Welcome to I Lecture Online. Our next example, well, when we take a look at this numerator, we may be tempted to think that that's the difference of squares, but 39 is not a perfect square. 36 is, it's 6 times 6, but not 39. So again, when you're not sure what to do, always think, let's go ahead and factor all the denominators that we can. In this case, we only need to factor this denominator right here. So this can be written as x squared minus 39 divided by the product of two binomials, x and x. We need a plus and a minus. How about a minus 2 and a plus 5? Minus 2 plus 5. Sometimes you can look at this denominator here and get a hint that there's probably some commonality, which there was in this case. And then we have minus x minus 7 divided by x minus 2. Okay, now you can see that in the denominators, the quantity x minus 2 is common, but we still need, in this denominator, an x plus 5. So let's go ahead and put that down, x plus 5. And of course, if we multiply the denominator by x plus 5, we must also multiply the numerator with x plus 5. All right, so now we can see we have the same common denominator. We can write both of the numerators over the same common denominator. X squared minus 39 minus the quantity x minus 7 times x plus 5, all written over the same common denominator, x minus 2 times x plus 5. Again, be careful, don't be tempted to cross these two out, because you can't do that. We have the negative sign here. Unless everything is multiplied in the numerator and denominator, you cannot factor those out or cross those out. Okay. Next, what we need to do is multiply everything out in the numerator and then collect common terms. So this is equal to x squared minus 39 minus, notice I'm going to use brackets. Everything following this has to be subtracted. So x times x, x squared. We get a minus 7 plus 5, which is minus 2x, and a minus 35, all in the numerator, all divided by x minus 2 times x plus 5. All right, and then we apply the negative sign before we do any subtraction. So this can be written as x squared minus 39 minus x squared, minus times minus, which is plus 2x, and minus times minus is plus 35, all divided by, and there should be a 5 here, there we go, all divided by x minus 2 and x plus 5. Now let's collect common terms and see what we get. X squared minus x squared, they cancel out. We have a 2x, and minus 39 plus 35 is minus 4, all divided by x minus 2 times x plus 5. Now you might think that we're done here, but not quite, because we can factor a 2 out of the numerator. So this is 2 times x minus 2 divided by x minus 2 times x plus 5. And then when you do that, you realize that the x minus 2's cancel, and we're left with 2 divided by x plus 5. And that is the final result, quite simple, from our original problem. And that is how it's done.